Hi everyone, New York Times bestselling author Jamie Brumfield escaping the paranormal with me. Today we're going to search for the truth one mystery at a time. We're going to talk about the movie on Netflix that released yesterday called The Last Thing He Wanted From Me. So if you want to find out what I thought about The Last Thing He Wanted From Me, starring Anne Hathaway, Ben Affleck, James Devoe, then you're in the right place. We're going to go ahead and talk about this movie. So let's get started. Hi. Okay, so we're going to talk about the movie The Last Thing He Wanted From Me on Netflix, which just released Friday. And here's the trailer, or not the trailer, but the video or the poster. Okay, so y'all know me. I try to being an author. Art is subjective, and I try to always find positive in anything I watch. And share that with you so that you get that perspective also from an author's perspective. That's kind of why I do this. I mean, I'm in the entertainment industry as well. I may be making books, but movies do get made into books. This actually was a book that was made into a movie. I have not read the book. If you have read the book, let me know in the comment section below if you liked the book and if you liked the movie adaptation of the book. I would love to know that. Always love to get that comparison because many times when authors write books, this was straight from a class that I took with James Patterson. Many times when authors write books, you have nothing to do with actually the making of the film. They just basically take your book, buy the movie rights or the TV rights, and they turn it into their project, their thing. So I'm always curious to know if the books if the adaptation, the movie adaptation, lived up to the book, or the book lived up to the movie, and you know how that worked. First came as a book, and then it became a movie. So that means the book was awesome because people found it awesome, and then they wanted to make it into a movie. So how was the adaptation, in your opinion, if you've read the book? Okay, so let's talk about the movie. I'm going to be honest with you. It was very hard for me to get through this movie. First of all, and I'm having a hard time pinpointing what it is specifically that made this a hard movie for me to get through. And I think it was maybe because it was longer than it needed to be. Maybe that's what it is. I'm settling on that. I'm settling on that it was longer than it needed to be. It was slower paced than what you would expect from a kind of a espionage movie. So it really it felt like it was too slow paced. In my humble opinion, I think it could have been more faster paced and had more action. You have some really great actors here, and the actors did really good with what they were working with. I really do. I mean, I actually watched this movie because I enjoy the actors and actresses in this movie, the performers. I really enjoy the performers. So that's why it was on my list. For example, your cast is, I mean, you've got Anne Hathaway, who plays Elena McMahon. You've got Ben Affleck, who plays Treat Morrison. William Dafoe, who plays the father, Rosie Perez. So you've got some really great actors, and you've got all of your side characters as well. And I think they did a really great job. I think for what they were portraying or what they were doing, they did really good. I just feel like the movie wasn't maybe my cup of tea, even though I like mystery, I like espionage, I like those kind of things. It didn't hit it for me as far as the movie goes. I constantly was rewinding it, trying to focus in on it and keep my attention engrossed in the movie so I could do a review for you. And I think my pinpointing, when I sat there and I thought about it, because I watched this first thing yesterday morning, I literally marinated on this for a day before I did this review. And I think the reason why I had to marinate it on it for a day because I wasn't quite sure what it was that didn't hit me with the movie. Like there was a piece that didn't hit me. There was something that didn't come through in the movie. And I just think it was more along the lines of just the slower pace. And I think that it could have been more exciting for me and engrossed me more if it was more faster pace. Being the type of movie that it is, there could have been some really great fast pacedness or pickup of the pace in there. And I'm curious if you've watched it, if you feel the same way. Here's the deal. The story's good. The story is about, so there is this reporter, Elena, who she helps her father broker an arms deal. And the reporter becomes basically involved in a story she's trying to break. And the story is about, what I got from it was about the arms dealer, the broker, there's a little espionage in there. And she's trying to break this story. And she just gets involved. She gets in over her head. And literally that's the feel you get. Anne Hathaway did an amazing job showing herself being over her head. She just should not have been embroiled in this at all. I mean, it was over. You're in those moments where you feel like it's over your head. That's what I got from it. She was just over her head. The relationship with her father, it feels like it wasn't a very good relationship. And so she was trying to do something for him. And that's the title of the movie, The Last Thing He Asked of Me. So her father was asking her for her help. So The Last Thing He Wanted from Me, that's the title of the movie. All in all, I think it's a good movie. And here's the deal. I know there's going to be people out there that are going to love this movie. They're going to love every intricate plot detail, and they're going to really get engrossed in the story. For me, it just wasn't, the pacing just wasn't what I wanted in the movie. I think if the pacing was faster, or if it just had more action, or that would have engrossed me more. It's still a good movie, and I really do believe that there are going to be people who absolutely love this movie, and then there's going to be people who are going to be like, I am kind of on the fence about it. It wasn't a bad movie. There was nothing about this movie that was bad. I'm telling you. And I'll tell you if there's something that doesn't work within a movie or a TV show. The parts were there. The pieces were there. The only piece that, as I marinated on this, the only piece that I could feel that was just missing, like I said, it wasn't bad. To me, it was just missing, is the intensity and the urgency. There needed to be, for my enjoyment, a little bit more pacing. It just was slow burn. It was a slow burn the whole way through. Like I said, it has all the elements. There are going to be many of you that are going to disagree with me and love this movie. It just didn't hit home with me. I am still giving it a 3 because it has all the elements. Literally, you have an amazing cast. I mean, I am just a fan of so many of the actors in this cast. The story is really great. It's just, like I said, I think it's the pacing for me. Just the urgency piece. You could feel it in certain spots, but for the majority of the part, it just seemed like it was maybe a little drawn out. But again, there's going to be people that are going to love that aspect. I think the way the movie was made, I think it was the artistic piece. They were trying to be, pull it from, I just feel like it was a different format. And for me, I couldn't get super engrossed in it, but I still love the story. I still think the book is probably amazing. I think that the actors did an amazing job. And, I think that everybody did really good. It just, for me, it was a little drawn out. What did you think? Let me know in the comment section below. I tried not to share any real spoilers in this review. I hope that I succeeded at that. I don't think anything I did share in this movie review that will cause you to say, oh, I wish Jamie wouldn't have said that. I really don't think that. So I tried to be very blanketed and broad with everything I said. All right. So I am New York Times bestselling author Jamie Brumfield. And the thanks for escaping in the paranormal with me. If you're new to the channel, please be sure to subscribe and click the bell to get notified when new videos become available. Like this video, comment down below, and let me know what you thought of this video and how it played out for you. And yeah, that's it. Check out all of my movie and TV reviews on this channel. I'll link up the playlist in the video description below so you can check them out. There's a ton of things. If you're looking for a binge, then you should check out that playlist because I've got a lot of stuff on there, and I hope you find something that you enjoy watching. If this review caused you to watch the movie or caused you not to watch the movie, let me know in the comment section below. I love to hear that. And whether you agreed with me or disagreed with me, let me know in the comment section below. Maybe I need to rewatch it. So I'd love to hear your opinion. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm New York Times bestselling author Jamie Brumfield, and you all have a fantastic day. Bye.